back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Can we catch a fucking break? What the fuck is today? MMA gods. What the fuck is today? Dominick Cruz has broken his arm and is out of his fight versus Jimmie Rivera at UFC 219. There's a lot to fucking say on this video, so let's get to it. First of all, I gotta say Dominick Cruz's career is probably over. That's just nothing to do. I mean, it's just a fact. This guy's been battling injuries. He's the former bantamweight king, former bantamweight champion. I mean, former top 5 pound for pound. He lost his belt unceremoniously to Cody Garbrandt. I mean, before he's battled injuries through his career. Now, with this injury at this stage in his career, we might not see Dominick Cruz again. Maybe one last fight, but I don't think there's not going to be a Dominick Cruz getting his belt back and defending it for, you know, a lengthy period of time. The bantamweight champion Dominick Cruz is gone. But that's cool. You know, Dominick Cruz is still a fucking legend. He's always going to be a legend, and it's not like he's gone. Yes, we might not see Dominick Cruz in the octagon again fighting for the bantamweight belt or again, period. But we're still going to get to see Dominick Cruz almost every week, you know, doing Fox broadcast or commentary work, any of that type of stuff. So Dominick Cruz might be done fighting, and that's just speculation. But with this type of fucking injury, plus all the other injuries Dominick Cruz has battled through, man, it's just going to be hard. He's going to have to fucking heal up. It's going to be a while before we see Dominick Cruz back. And I really don't know if we want to see him come back. Because if he comes back and he's on 2 bad legs, a fucking broken arm, and we don't want to see him go out like, you know, the other legends, BJ Penn, Anderson Silva's, these guys. You know, he lost his last fight to Cody Garbrandt. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? He's still got a legacy. Don't fucking ruin it. Now, about UFC 219, holy fuck, what the fuck else can happen? Chris Cyborg versus Holly Holm at UFC 219, not happening. But first of all, let's just get into this fucking start of this day. As my boy fucking, who was it in the comments, just pointed out to me. He said that it was 20 times Man United. I mean, he said the day started off good with the announcement of Till versus Wonderboy, ... And then can you think about all the other fucking bullshit, crock of shit that's happened today? Holly Holm has officially turned down a fight with Cyborg. We found out that fight's not happening at 219. Also, Frankie Edgar got injured. You know, I don't know if he got injured today, but we found out that fight's canceled today. Frankie Edgar versus Max Holloway, main event of UFC 218. We need a replacement for Frankie Edgar. So we lost Frankie Edgar. We lost the Holly Holm Cyborg fight. Now we fucking lose Dominick Cruz all in fucking one day. All in one day. And, oh wait, no, because we also lost fucking Darren Till versus Wonderboy at the start of the day. Darren Till vs. Wonderboy was fucking amazing news. We woke up like, oh my god, this is, what do we do to deserve all these great things happening to us, you know what I'm saying? But then, boom, Wonderboy's dad came out. No, not my boy. You better put your fucking son in that octagon versus Darren Till. You got us fucked up. They ain't taking that fight. All of this other shit has transpired. But there's only one thing that can literally just make up for all of this instantaneously. There's only one thing. And especially with these hits coming to UFC 219, announce Conor versus Tony. Announce Conor versus Tony for UFC 219. That's going to make up for the Cyborg Holm fight. That's going to make up for the Cruz Rivera fight. Hopefully Rivera gets to stay on, man. And this really fucking sucks because Jimmie Rivera, but we needed to see him versus Cody Garbrandt, Dominick Cruz, or TJ Dillashaw. And now that fucking this happened, who's gonna take on the Jimmie Rivera fight? You know what I'm saying? He's gonna, I don't know. So hopefully that fight can get saved. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, man. Hopefully they just announce Conor McGregor versus fucking Tony Ferguson to make everything better. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. UFC 219 still needs a main event. It's not gonna be fucking, and he still needs a title fight, let alone a main event. It's supposed to be the biggest card, one of the biggest cards of the year, and there's not even a title fight on that thing yet. So the only thing that really could push that thing over the edge to even make it significant, honestly, at this point, especially with Dominick Cruz versus Jimmie Rivera gone, any other title fight aside from Conor McGregor on UFC 219 is not good enough. There's none. You can't give me Stipe versus Alistair on that card, or Francis. Not for the main event as one of the biggest end of the year cards. Let's go down the champions. You can't give me Cormier versus Ozdemir as the main event. As far as with Cruz, and now mind you, this is with Cruz and Rivera gone. The biggest fight on that card is Carlos Condit's return versus Neil Magny, because those are the fights that were sticking out. It's still going to be a dope card. We still got some good fights, but if you're talking about crossover, casual, star appeal, tuning into the fight, getting hyped for the fight, looking at it, anticipating one of the biggest cards of the year, you got to give me more than what we've got so far. I love the return of Carlos Condit. That's dope. But now with Cruz and Rivera gone, which was my fight of the night, that's the fight I couldn't fucking wait for. I can't believe it's gone, man. And it sucks because I just get the feeling Dominick Cruz was in there training harder than he's probably trained in years for this fight. After how he lost to Cody Garbrandt, unceremoniously getting kind of embarrassed out there, Cody Garbrandt breakdancing, and now TJ Dillashaw being the new champion, Dominick Cruz is probably in there like, man, I cannot go out there and get fucked up. I gotta train like I can't be a step slower. I can't let this shit happen. I gotta fucking go out there, give it my all. And it's like Dominick Cruz, I just see him in there, just leaving it all in fucking training. You know, treating this like potentially his last training camp. You know, just treating it like that, training as hard as he can, and got boom, snapped his fucking arm, broke his arm. That fucking sucks so bad. And as I said, you can't give me Cormier, you can't give me Stipe. I mean, George St. Pierre I'll take, but I don't even think he's medically cleared to fight in time for that. So you can't do GSP. Woodley not big enough. Woodley versus what? Covington, UFC 219. I mean, you can do Conor. Conor versus Ferguson is the only boy. If Conor didn't have bargaining power before, his chips just keeps getting better. Like, you know, it's if they were bargaining right now, or you know, doing the deal making for Conor McGregor versus Ferguson, well shit, Conor McGregor just got more chips in his favor. He just got more bargaining power. Like, hey, you guys really need me now. I hear your boy Cruz just got pulled off the card. Yeah, so man, this is interesting. They got to announce this shit soon, because this has really killed the fucking mood of the day. Not the best day of MMA. It is what it is. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tab at in the comments. I'm out.
Bye, Felicia.